Hey everybody, it's your girl Ebony L, and today we are coming to you live from CurlyCon. I'm super excited. By the way, just so you know, the fit, we didn't buy new clothes today because we are on a clothing diet up until next month. But this is a top from Shein, a little shirt from Shein. Look at the outfit. My curls, my crown was styled using Less Brand products. And remember, on my solo trip, I had used Less Brands to test out the beach hair, and I love the product. So we looking good. We took some pictures. I'm super excited for today. There's a huge lineup to talk about different types of curls, you know, learning about hair health, how to manage your hair, and just networking. There's an amazing amount of content creators here today, curly hair creators, and just amazing people. So the vibes are amazing so far, and I cannot wait to take you along with me on this journey. Let's tap in to CurlyCon 2023. All right, so right off the bat, the experience was giving from end to end. Energy, outfits, there are my girls. We also made some new friends who I'm going to introduce to you a little bit later. But first, let's tune into some of the speakers and hear what they had to say.
My neighbor approached me. She was really upset. She was from back from the salon. And she said, why can't I get a good haircut? Hi everyone, my name is Mallory and I'm from Chicago. Hi everyone, my name is Easy Baby and I'm from Chicago as well. My name is Brittany Blair and I am from Pomona.
Hi everyone, my name is Brianna and I'm from Buffalo.
Personally for me, I know I'm just kind of switch gears here, but that's my big thing, is being the representation. I'm on Canadian television, not only as a black woman, a black plus size woman, and I'm wearing a naturally black. So it is so important to be that representation, to see that representation. I want people with my hair type to look at me and be like, she can rock that, I can rock that. I'm inspired, you know, I've even found myself on my journey playing with different styles and learning more about my hair, and I want to encourage others to do that, and I think it's, important to do that.
So if you watch days, you really figure out what your hair is doing. When I first went natural, I thought I was 4C or, a hair typing chart, and now we're in, a day and age where we're not really looking at it like that. But I didn't know that my hair could curl. I thought my hair was just cotton, and that was okay, and I still rocked it, and it was cute, but really just learning your hair and also learning that it's okay to not have defined curls all the time.
Thompson, for example, his story went viral. He was a varsity wrestler at his school who had locks, and he was forced to cut his hair or forfeit his game. So the ref cut his hair. It was wild because that's a part of that's him. Him as a black young man, that is a part of his person. So to have that discrimination in a setting that way was just mad disrespectful. And on top of that, you've also maybe heard about girls in school, they get sent from school or suspended for different hairstyles that are a part of our culture, the inheritance in the black culture. So the Crown Act is trying to help make hair discrimination illegal. So I just wanted to point that out there. They could have a petition that you can sign to try to help with that, because we're all kind of here for the same reasons,
Representation. And I'm going to dig into that a little bit deeper later, but let's just start off by shouting out our sisters who are up on stage doing their thing. We also then navigated to the curly hair experience at work and how it ties sometimes into unprofessionalism. So here we have Destiny sharing a story, and I want you to think about how you navigate those experiences.
What would be the best way to go about my situation? Because of course I want the job,
Hey everybody, I am at CurlyCon. I'm with the stunning Issy Meme, and I've already shown you her outfit. She is fly, as hell. So when it comes to playing with styles, I followed a lot of different people, and now following you to just see, I love your hair. How do you determine what you're gonna try? Because I know when I see people do things, I'm like, I try it, I spend hours, and my hair doesn't do it. How do you determine what you're going to do to your hair in terms of style and for protection as well?
Right. I think it depends for me. Setting an environment that I'm going to, for example, I think about vacations.
Yeah.
Vacations are interesting. Actually, my first time wearing my natural hair on vacation was last year for my honeymoon in Jamaica, and it was really like liberating.
Yeah.
However, it can be difficult to rock your natural, so that's why we tend to gravitate towards like protective styles, braids, and stuff. To me personally, I think it's important to more so find, because this was a hairstylist that told you this.
Yeah. I know.
You get my face,
Yeah,
you know?
yeah.
I think that that's what I was kind of saying up there though, like making sure that your hairstylist, if you're going to go to one, is aligning with like what you're looking for. I like the word philosophy that she had mentioned, because I have a specific braider that I go to every time, because she doesn't braid my hair tight. I don't have those like bumps or like tension, right? There's a certain way to do your hair so that it's like comfortable for the client. So I think just
Playing around with it.
travel the waters a little bit more, because that was a very kind of narrow-minded perspective, and to say that you can't do this, can't do that, like, and then also you can learn how to do your own, like, do you do your own protective styles? Okay, the pause. Okay, no, it's okay, but you can learn though. Like, I didn't either, but I learned how to do it.
Really? So like I can do twists. I've done finger coils, which I love doing. And then I just take them out before they lock. Twists I can do, but it's the braiding for me that's
The corner, and that's why. Where are you located, by the way?
Toronto.
Okay, Toronto. I would start on Instagram and try to like do some research with some hairstylists there, because I do think you'll be able to find someone. Because protective style too, a 2-week protective style realistically, and you're spending hundreds on this protective style too, is very unrealistic. So I feel like explore. You can let a hairstylist know if it's feeling too tight, like correct them. Don't be afraid to speak up. I feel like oftentimes we kind of like just take it because we don't want to, you know, disrupt, but like you're disrupting my hair, and that is the part, I'm sorry, that is the part that is important. Speak up. Thank you. Black owned. Everything I'm really rocking for the most part is black owned. Not the gym shoes, but you know. But yeah, I hope that answers your question.
It does. Thank you so much. And I also wanted to say too, like, to see we were here.
You're not in it.
Oh, thank you. When we came here, we were kind of sitting and just saying that when it comes to curly hair, you would expect to see so many black people, right? And it's not what we usually see in this industry. So just seeing you up there, first of all, before I saw you up there, I'm like, who is this queen with the hair and everything? And so just, I wanted to thank you for doing what you do, because sometimes, like, I wore my hair natural on a solo trip just last week, and it was so liberating. I don't know how to explain it.
Like, yeah, because you're fully embracing
Yeah.
stuff. And like, this is how we were born.
Right.
God made us this way intentionally.
Right.
So it is important to embrace it, you know?
And I wore my first afro like a couple weeks ago. Right? So like, it's just, sometimes you need to be pushed, right? To break the norms.
And
like
see the representation.
Yes. And so you're giving us that representation in a real way. Like, look at your hair right now. Like, in such a real way. So I wanted to thank you. Fly as hell.
So much.
So well spoken. Thank you for all that you do. For everybody, how can they follow you after this vlog, TikTok, reel?
Okay. I am on all socials, Isimeme Adeko, ISIMEME, last name EDEKO, all one name.
So, after this dope interview with Isi Meme, we then headed over to the bathroom for a quick curl refresh with, guess who? My favorite, Lust Brands, Love Yourself. They had these cute little refresh stations in the bathroom, and it was everything that any curly girl would need to keep their curls popping and fresh and all, so we love that. We then headed over to the vendors market, and let me tell you something. The vendors market was filled with so much charisma, great product, great people, great energy. They were brands of all different types of backgrounds, native to Toronto, from different parts of the United States, brands who were newer, brands who were more seasoned, that catered to different needs as well: hair care, hair styling, skin care, self-care, and even education. This was amazing to see. So this first round, we kind of just did a content tour. So far, you've seen Natural by Shen, you've seen Sugar Plum Scrubs, and right now we're looking at Hot Shot Chocolate. Here we have Curl Beauty coming to us with some quality yet affordable self-care essentials. Now, the table and energy was just fire here, so we love that. We then went over to Ottawa Beauty. They are new to Canada. We got some goodie bags, and let me have them tell you why they are so unique.
We've been in Canada for about a couple of years now, and with Ottawa Beauty, all of our key ingredients are sourced from Africa to tie back to our CEO and founder, Julian Otto's culture. So Kalahari melon, strawberry seed, raspberry seed is what's in your melonberry milk today. So it's a cream to spray leave-in conditioner, but you have to give it a smell.
Let's give it a smell.
Give it a smell.
Ooh.
That's very summery. I love it.
Y'all, the melonberry smelled so good. All right, so we continued to tour the vendors market, and again, we were introduced to a wide array of brands. This one that you're seeing here is called Not a Strip Bar. They sell clarifying bar shampoos. We also stopped by Lather with a wide array of scents for body butters and quite edibly and deliciously designed bar soaps as well. We then are going to tour over to Body Language. They are also a self-care skincare brand that is Black and female owned, which was really amazing. In fact, I must add that I was really warmed with the amount of BIPOC and female-led businesses that were in the building. So shout out to CurlyCon for that. We also saw some great appearances. For example, Carol's Daughter recently launched in Canada, and they gave us a jelly conditioner. So the experience and the feel of this is supposed to be great, and I just can't wait to jump into it. Remember that I said earlier the name of the game is representation, and so seeing this brand in particular with the representation for our children in their books, their toys, their plates. You see the plate? Oh my gosh, this was so warming to me. We continue to tour. We are actually going to take you up for another lap. We're just having a grand time here, collecting our freebies, but we're going to take you on a lap with shopping, and there you'll see some brands that you did not see in this first round. In a second, we're going to be showing off our swag bag and everything that we've collected from this first tour in the vendors market. But I would also like to prepare you for a phenomenal interview on straightening that I did with the lovely Brianna Jenkins. Tune in. I've been told before that my hair is very fine, so not really supposed to braid it, like single braids for too long. Don't put it in a ponytail, all of that stuff that you kind of mentioned on stage as well, like not keeping it back. Don't do anything. And I was actually advised to basically keep silk pressing it once a quarter, which I didn't do because I was thinking like I'm trying to protect my hair. One thing that you mentioned on stage is that you are looking to get more free and comfortable with straightening your hair. Can you tell me some of the techniques that you're using to straighten your hair in a way that's healthy and what you're doing to learn how to style it once straightened?
Yeah. So I actually don't straighten my own hair anymore, but I will talk on when I did. When I did straighten my hair, I would use a titanium flat iron, which some people are like, oh, don't use that because it can, I don't know, it could be like more damaging, but you have to learn how to use it. Use it on a specific heat. Using heat protectant, only doing one pass when you flat iron your hair. Using lightweight products so that your hair comes out silky after that one pass instead of like, oh, it didn't come out silky enough, let me pass it more. And also using the right heat setting. I can't stress that enough. Using the right heat setting. Not doing it super often. You said once a quarter. That might work for your hair, but everybody's hair is different.
Yeah.
Some people can get heat damage really easily. Some people can flat iron their hair a bunch of times and never get heat damage. Yeah. So it's really kind of learning and being okay with taking that risk that you might get heat damage. Like if you can, I would suggest going to a stylist who knows natural hair. Yeah. So my stylist, she knows about natural hair, so you know it's less likely that she will heat damage my hair. Yeah. If that makes sense.
No, it makes sense.
Basically, heat protectant, only going over your hair once. Styling your hair when it's straight. Try not to flat iron it when it gets like a little bit messed up. If it gets a little bit messed up from working out or whatever, just do a twist out. Do like a stretched braid out. Do like flexi rods, anything like that to preserve the style for as long as possible. Try not to go over it. Going over it once might be okay. For like my hair is really resilient, so I could go over it again and it'll be fine. But some people, like you said, you have fine hair. I wouldn't suggest it. Okay. But yeah.
Amazing. And where can everybody find you to follow you? I followed you today. Your content, by the way, is set. First of all, Look how stunning she is. So where can everybody find you?
Breezy's Puffs on Instagram, BreezySPuffs. And then everywhere else it's just regular Breezy's Puffs with one S.
I had to get it, dude. The chicken diet. The chicken diet.
CurlyCon 2023!
So after eating, the food was good. It was very expensive, but it was good. We went back inside for training. So tune in for these tips for all different curl types.
Then the next really, really crucial step, that's a step when people tell me they skip this step, I'm like, why? It's so important, this is the step you can't skip. It is the conditioner. We have all those different conditioners. Some of you have a little porosity here. Do people know what porosity is? See that? Just a lot of hair per square inch. The porosity of her hair is medium, which just really just means to us that her hair easily absorbs moisture and it's going to easily retain moisture. Right? And she needs a haircut how often?
3 months.
Every 3 months will work for her. That's perfect. Thank you. We do a facial as well with the spray bar. Yes. So we're just going to down in this section. Section is really important of how to define your curls and how to style your hair at home. You want to keep your hair in sections so you have some control. When you try to style this whole thing, it's going to feel overwhelming to you, right? If I break her hair with my fingers, I've got 4 fingers and I'm still going to get nice product distribution. But if I comb through her hair with this comb, I'm going to get 50 fingers. And I'm going to get a better product distribution in every single strand of her hair and just help her to reduce any frizz on her hair. So I'm going to soak that down. Which leave-in conditioner should I use?
The butter? The butter?
Butter? Yeah, you're right. So I'm going to use the buttermilk leave-in conditioner because I want more moisture. Yes, yes, yes. Alrighty, leave-in conditioner goes on the ends, and then really massage that into that section. With her here, I need really good distribution onto her curls, so I'm definitely going to use the comb. If you feel that your client's ends are a bit dry, you can also add the heavyweight leave-in conditioner, just on the ends. Again, I'm going to take smaller subsections than I took on Sheena. I'm not using my fingers alone like I did on Tanisha, and I'm using the comb and I'm placing this.
Spot here. My kids always point it out to me. You got this black spot here. So you know. Everybody's got this directional growth. So we have techniques, brushing techniques. Different ways of manipulating the direction that the hair grows is going to be a game changer.
All right, so after that training, we went upstairs and I made a purchase with Utility Beauty Supply. They had this salt water refreshing spray and I cannot wait to use it. It is perfect for the summertime. Their products are clean. There's an array of products for different hair types, so that was exciting. Here's us fooling around. We're taking some more pictures just before we head out for the rest of the night, but honestly, this was so amazing. The camaraderie, just getting to meet other people, women. It was just an amazing and power-filled day. Then, as we wrap up, we went to the after party, which had so many amazing features. It was really fun and quaint, but I really did enjoy myself, and I thought it was a perfect way to wrap up.
So I want to say thank you to each and every one of you that I've met, haven't met. If you have a second to come and say hi, if it wasn't for you, we wouldn't be here today.
So I did not attend day 2 as it was a beach day for me, but what I did do was I brought all of my product to the beach just to show you guys what I got and to really give you a final recap of how the weekend went. So the wind killed my whole vibe here. But here's my final recap. The event was amazing. There were so many great vendors, as you saw, and great speakers. Remember that earlier on I said that the name of the game was representation. And so my only thing was that I wish that there were more Black and BIPOC trainers and people in the space to speak to the different curl types and experiences. However, from the people that were there on day 1, and I know that a lot of people showed up and showed out for day 2, I do like what I saw. I just wish to see more people in this space, and that's not just unique to CurlyCon, that is for the curly hair community on a whole. But all in all, it was well organized, beautiful, a lot of fun, great vibes, great energy. And so I want to remind you once again to hit that subscribe button, like, comment, and share, and stay tuned for the next video. Bye.